Okay, I have the candles lit, tablecloth set, and now for the... customer! And right on time too from the looks of it. Yes, hi, good evening. Yes, I assure you, you're in the right place. Not all mystics are found in carnival tents in this day and age. Now, don't be shy. Come in, come in. Not gonna lie, I wasn't sure you'd call to book an appointment. I know you expressed some skepticism when I bumped into you last week. But I had a feeling you couldn't keep away for too long. Most humans have a sense of curiosity for the mystic arts. Probably helps when the mystic is a cute kitsune. Here, let me just take your jacket for you. I'm just gonna hang it up on the coat rack if that's okay. Oh, don't mind the cat. That's Figaro. I'd say he's harmless, but if you're not careful, he might try to trip you, just to get your attention. No, Figaro is not part of the reading session today. Consider him a spiritual guide of sorts. Kind of like a kitsune, really. Why don't we have a seat in the reading room and we'll get started? Alright, follow me please. So, tell me cutie, have you ever had a reading like this before? Whether with another human or kitsune before? Never? How interesting. Most people have at least encountered this style of divination, whether out of curiosity or animosity. Although tarot cards weren't always used for divination and spiritual guidance. Yeah, no joke. Starting in the I'd say 15th century or something, Italians used tarot cards for trick-taking games. Tarot cards were hard to come by till the invention of the printing press, so most Italians who had them were wealthy or high-ranking nobility. For our purposes though, we'll be using them to delve into the spiritual world of divination. Now, shall we begin? I want you to first close your eyes. Just take a few nice deep breaths. We want the energies around you to settle before we start to try to read them and pushing them into the cards. Alright? So, take a deep breath in. Hold it, and then slowly exhale. Do that a few times for me, okay? While I prepare the deck. Alright then, now that you're a little more relaxed, we can get started. This deck is what I use as a neutral deck. Today, we'll be using a well-known deck. Have you heard of Rider-Waite? His style of deck he created focuses more so on symbolism. It speaks no other language and offers no other signs. Of course, each deck has what's known as the Major Arcana, or the Fool's Journey. It's a story about the Fool and their journey of spiritual evolution. Along with the 22 Major Arcana are the remaining suits. We have the Suit of Wands. The wands represent passion, inspiration, and willpower. The Suit of Cups is a representation of one's emotions, the unconscious, creativity, and intuition. The Suit of Swords is associated with intelligence, logic, truth, ambition, conflict, and communication. And finally, the Suit of Pentacles represents stability, security, health, and prosperity. I think that's enough of a history lesson. After all, you came for a reading, not a history lesson. But I want to make sure you understand what you signed up for. Although I do appreciate you indulging this Kitsune's mystic arts. Now then, I want you to pick up the deck. Feel the rough, worn edges along your fingertips. Some edges are more smooth. Some feel a bit more fragile, so to say. I use this deck frequently with readings, as I believe it helps to remember that we aren't all the same. We come from different walks of life, and much like each person has the rough spots, a deck has them too. Spots that are more worn than other parts, parts that have collided with other cards, bends and warping from being handled. But, nevertheless, a deck that has potential. What I want you to do now is shuffle the deck a few times. Doing so imbues the deck with your energies and intentions. As you shuffle a few times, I'm just going to ask you a handful of questions, if that's alright. Just things like, what made you want to book an appointment with me? Good answer. I would have also accepted spending time with the cute Kitsune fortune teller. Speaking of spending time with someone, are you currently in a relationship or are you seeking one? Huh? You got rather flustered about that particular question. There is no need to be shy, sweetheart. There's nothing wrong with seeking companionship. I'll make sure we circle back to this topic a little later then. For some of these base readings, we will simply do a free card spread. A base reading is used to connect your energy with the cards, so we can better understand you and allow the energies around you to communicate through a medium, in this case, the tarot cards. This here is a relatively normal spread. You have probably seen this in movies, TV shows, carnivals, things like that. Let's start with something easy. Think of a question like, what do I need to know today? From there, we lay the cards out in a horizontal line to show where you were, where you are, and where you are going. Once you are ready, fan the cards out, pick one, and let's see what the energies have to say. Ah, this is your first reversed card. Upside down cards like this are like the opposite meaning of what it normally is. In this case, you have the reversed Page of Wands. The cards have revealed a lack of direction and a sense of being trapped. For one reason or another, your projects haven't worked out as you hoped. Your enthusiasm should also be matched with planning and execution. Does that sound like something that's going on at this moment? I see. Why don't you pick out the next card then? Another reversed card I see. The reversed Chariot. It seems you're at the mercy of two opposing forces battling for dominance. There is a sense of loss of control, like you aren't in the driver's seat and more of an observer than anything else. I think the cards are trying to tell you that there are things in your life you can and cannot control, and to let go of the things you cannot. Let's pull the last card. Reversed Seven of Swords. Lots of inverse meaning with you today. It seems as though it's time to turn over a new leaf, so to say. You may have found yourself in difficult positions. There's a spark that is showing your desire to leave that life behind and start anew. Altogether, the cards tell us that you are lacking direction, causing you to feel stuck to some degree. There is a feeling of inner conflict towards change and moving forward. You'll be met with uncomfortable truths, but you recognize the importance of honesty and integrity in your actions. You should consider taking a step back and reflect what truly matters to you in this moment. Let go of your self-doubt, your fears and worries. With every challenge, a new opportunity for growth, but by being true to oneself, you will find the strength and clarity needed to navigate it with grace and resilience. Trust your inner wisdom. So, how would I do? Do you feel more spiritually enlightened? Yeah, it can be a lot for a newbie, that's for sure. I remember when my mentor was teaching me about occultism that, of course, everything is up for interpretation. The universe has a sense of where we are meant to be. Seems to me you are meant to be right here with me today. Who knew? Why don't we do a more general reading? We'll stick with a 3-card spread, but let's focus more towards something. We'll do something along the lines of past, present, and future, and see what the cards tell us. Alright? Give them a quick shuffle yourself, so you get your energies inside, and we'll go from there. When you're ready, fan them out once more and pull a card. Oh, a normal card this go around. King of Cups. Your greatest strength lies in your control, balance, and mastery of your emotions. You aren't empty of feelings, but rather full of them. Yet only you understand when and where they are beneficial and when they are harmful. Okay, next card. The 5 of Wands, a battle between rivals. While both sides seem intimidating and struggle for dominance, there is also an impression they pose no dire threats. Maybe it's more of a show of power than a real intent to harm. Kind of chilling, isn't it? Alright, the final card. 8 of Pentacles, huh? Seen this one come up quite a few times this day and age. This card stresses the importance of hard work and diligence in accomplishing your goals. As the youth this day says, time to log in and achieve new skills and study, all in the name to change your circumstances. Together, emotional mastery and calm leadership among conflict provide the grounding needed to resolve challenges and build a foundation of stability. There is a deep connection between your emotional intelligence and a greater effort in stabilizing the chaotic situations yet to come. Alright, I think we are good for some of these warm-ups. Now, let's circle back to that earlier question about companionship. So, what I'm going to do is grab a handful of different decks. What I want you to do is just pick one that speaks to you. Take your time. There's no rush and there's no wrong answers. Oh, this is the deck you choose? I can say I don't blame you, but I also had a feeling you'd pick this one. No, I didn't see it in my crystal ball. No. I had a connection with you to some extent. I have a feeling that the universe wanted to bring us together and, well, here we are. This deck is a bit more special than the others I showed you. This one is, well, for lack of any other words, mine. This deck is designed specifically for Kitsune, as the cards are imbued with mild transmutation magic. The images shift and change depending on who is nearby and the energies that converge into a single point or moment. Let's begin then, shall we? First, I'll have you shuffle the deck. This will intermingle your energy with my personal energy. Now, we will take turns dealing cards. You will place the first card on your side of the table. This is your wands. Would you look at this? The lovers. That's a bit on the nose, isn't it? The lover signifies love, union, partnership, and romance. See how the picture sort of looks like us, slowly changing and melding together? Alright, the next card I draw is considered my wands. See how the Two of Cups sort of looks like us? Sort of looks like the dining room here at this very moment. No, wait. I think this is us at the nice restaurant. Probably the one on the main street if I had to guess. This tells me I'm seeking connection, unity, a sense of attraction. Go ahead with the next card. This will be our differences. Okay, the Two of Pentacles. That's not completely fair, but I do struggle with being overwhelmed and being disorganized. This deck really trying to air out my dirty laundry like this. Anywho, no need to linger on this one too long. The next card is This looks like us at the carnival next week. The Wheel of Fortune shows us wanting a change and a sense of fate. Isn't that so cute? Alright, so the next 3 cards are kind of important. These next cards will tell us our emotional, mental, and physical compatibility. Let's start with emotional. Oh no, the numbers in this case aren't like a rating system. The 3 of Wands here just means a rapid growth and looking ahead. That's a good thing. This one sort of looks like us at the park at sunset. Isn't that sweet? Oh look, it's like we are on a little picnic or something. Alright, the next card shows our mental compatibility. This one seems a bit too characteristic of me, though the cute little devil horns on this card remind me of when I chaperoned at the high school last year. The devil is obviously the playfulness, if that wasn't clear. So that just leaves our physical compatibility, which results in seeing the Magician. This card tells me there is a very, very strong desire for one another. I think this Magician card shows you asking me out on a date. So, how about it? You wanna make this fortune come true and take me out? 'Cause it seems like the cards see me having a future with you.